Alright, so I hit transition and we are totally live now.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, so yeah, I've been experimenting with a lot of stream stuff. What's the pass button? Shit. Oh wait, yeah,
Pass
I got my
button
pass.
should be X. What up, stream? Welcome to Under Night in Birth, Australia. Are we doing these weekly now? Are these weekly streams?
These have been weekly for a little while.
Oh, man, so much competition in the AU scene. We are doing some. Yeah, this is a pro setup. I agree. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Dennis. We got the pro setups. Oceania Weekly Net Play Tournament number 9 for Under Night in Birth. My name is Merc. I'll be commentating all tournament. We'll see if I'll go the distance. I'll be joined by JD.
Yep, this is JD. I will be commentating most of the tournament unless I have to play. But that should be rare.
He'll play. He'll have to play. He'll be getting in there. He's been doing really well recently. This is last week's champion, isn't it?
Yes.
Explain your victory. How'd you win? Because I didn't see any of that tournament.
Well, pretty much. I pressed a lot of B-Tatsu, and I did a lot of combos, and I got it in Silent's mind, and that's all.
Their mind, you say?
Yeah, I didn't have to come across White Boy Ash either, and that helped a lot. But
Man.
yeah.
I dread having to fight Wagners online. That doesn't sound fun.
Well, it's alright, because the way he opens me up is he does the overheads, and you can't overhead a DP, so...
Yeah, I don't have one of those. Well, I kind of do.
Also, something else, Spoonie doesn't enter. So, he used to enter, but he's another one who I'm really quite scared of, so...
Waldstein. Yeah, secret to beating Waldstein is to jump air shield.
Oh, yeah.
Just hit buttons on the way down. And it's when they start using the ground pokes, which is like really difficult. But last time I played Spoonie, I don't remember him playing like a ground footsies game. It's like leaping this way and that.
One of the things with Spoonie is you have to be this high to play Spoonie, and this high is reacting to gold throws. If you can't do that, Spoonie just there's no way. It's over.
Well, yeah, I prefer like jumping and shielding against Waldstein to like anti-air shielding from the ground, because like good Waldsteins can like, if they see that you've shielded something, they can super cancel when they land into the grab, which just kills you.
Yeah, that's a big
so it
thing.
makes a 50-50 on your good anti-air, and then like you don't want to challenge Wald air to air. It's difficult. It's a good character.
He is. I think he's well designed.
Shield that silent. Shield the second hit. If you tap shield on the second hit, I'm going to expose you right now. If you tap shield on the second hit of the B-Tatsu, you should get a punish with your 5A.
Yep, it's true. Where is this conversation happening? Stream chat.
Stream chat.
Well, wait for the big brains. The big brains is you
it's
whiff
not
the
just-
second hit of Tatsu, and you hit them with the
It's
third
just-
hit, and get the shield crush.
Yeah, you have to be really careful about that, because if they CS it, they fuck you really bad. But that is the punish for it.
The third hit will... So, you can't hit shield after you've blocked the third hit. Otherwise it adds block stun. You have to tap shield on the second hit, which results in a green shield, which results in a follow-up normal shield.
Yeah, because if you shield it, if you try and react to it and shield it in between the second and third, oftentimes you will overshield, and that makes it so that instead of it being your turn, it's my turn. And that's
Not confusing.
That's really not very good against Tatsu.
I think if you block a mid-screen backdash, get out of there. Well, we got some games. Where's the games?
Prod has
Yeah,
got
when
an
are the games
aversion
starting?
mismatch. So Prod sent out the version warning, making sure everyone to update their games, and now he's trying to join, but he's getting a version mismatch, so he can't actually join.
Classic Prod.
And everybody else is currently playing, so you don't want to interrupt their games.
Prod's got fired from work just to be here, and now he can't join.
Huh. So apparently, Lag Wizard said he has an update required, but he's already in game. My one updated as I was joining, as I was creating, as I was opening UNIST. So
Yeah, it didn't let me enter without updating.
yeah, not really sure what's going on here, huh? Oh. Ooh.
What up, Australia? How are you all enjoying this game? We all liking it?
Right, so Lagwitz is back in.
Oh, are we back?
Lagwitz is back in, so
Hello.
I don't know what's going on, huh? I think Prods is having patch issues. It feels definitely like Prod's end. I'm checking my version, it looks fine.
Get him to restart Steam. Come on, Prods. It's 2018.
Alrighty, so we'll just get
Pitchy said it best. If it's on Mizumi, it's poverty.
I mean, it is on Mizumi.
Alright, so we're buying the well, we're not buying, but we're passing Prods versus the Lag Wizard, and we're moving on to White Boy Ice versus Schmap.
Alright. Let's go. First match of the day. It's 7:37 here in Adelaide. I reckon we're about to see some Wagner first up.
Looking forward to it.
Who snaps? Who does this guy play?
I have no idea.
He's a net player. I've seen him play Guilty Gear net play. He plays May, so we'll call him Zukov Jr.
Does that mean he's a Mika player as well?
Oh boy, I hope so.
We gotta wait and see here.
Yeah, we gotta see what he whips out.
Alright, here we go.
Ash is in.
Schmap. Get in there, Schmap. Nah, I'm out. Alright, first match of the day, Schmap.
Here we go.
Who you picking?
Linne.
Oh, not yet, not yet.
I swear it just
Yeah.
did.
Alright. Locked in, Linne. Some Cougars. Some DPs. It's a pretty straightforward Shoto character.
Well, you obviously know more about the character than I do.
Well, I don't know much, dude.
Well,
I know air combo, but I kind of know what she does. Yeah, she's got air fireballs. She's more like a very fast Akuma.
Okay, understandable. With a very small hitbox.
Yeah, you'll see that roll come into play a lot if Schmap knows how to use it to get past things in neutral. The only thing that can beat the roll is throw.
Oh wow, okay.
Nice overhead. That has armor. You must respect it. I think Schmatt might have tried to do his force function in makeup. I think that's what it was. That's minus, but out of range. Nice confirm.
Yeah, good spacing there.
Yeah, that happens to Lene sometimes. If the opponent's too high up in the air and you after the dive kick, it sometimes swaps sides, which messes up your combo.
Understandable.
Vorpal for Wagner. Nice DP.
Oh, DP's over the assault.
No vault, no chain shift.
Still got a chance. Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah, that's fine.
UNIST
Nice
classic
block.
CSDP.
Jump back fireball. Yeah, give him another one. Jump back fireball. Jump back super from the up. That's close.
Yeah, Ash playing quite patient here. It's paying off.
Yeah, Schmatt swore he saw a throw there, but I guess White Boy Ash baiting it out with the straight jump out. Both players dying with all their resources. Which is a bit surprising. This is all best out of 3, right?
Until the I think winners semis, and then it's best of 5.
White Boy Ash. It's very confusing because there's another guy named Ash from Victoria.
Yeah, well they're both from Victoria, and yeah, that's
This
why
one's like the White Boy.
at locals we call White Boy Ash real name Ash because it's actually his name, unlike Ashsu.
Alright, game 2. Just a big whiff at the start of the round.
Yeah,
We
double
were
whiff.
shielding. I think Lene was waiting for a charging shield and a shield bash, and he wanted to shield it himself. Okay, just hitting some buttons.
Unfortunate
Change
drop
shift for
from
White Boy.
Michael.
Change shift for White Boy. I'm calling him White Boy now. DP. Pretty patient neutral. I mean, he's willing to shield very close range. Kind of surprised me. That's what I want to see Schmatt do. Go for some throws. Nice anti-air. Uses the chain shift to recognize that he's in the air. Get that anti-air. His pressure. Ash's turn. This should kill.
Yeah. Wins off the overhead.
Game.
Wagner's still sitting on all this meter.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you use it for block strings with Wagner because you want to go into the big pillar super, which is plus. But like, he keeps getting the hit. So
something Ash also does is he likes to just drop it on combos, but he's also dropping his combos.
well, yeah, I was wondering if that's just on purpose because like, oh, I've got so much meter, I can like that. I can just prolong my turn for so long.
Anyway, Ash takes it 2-0.
Look at those buttons being hit.
Yeah.
My boy Ash, 2-0.
Time for me to dip out for a game.
Good luck, JD. Give him
Thanks,
the
Mark.
Nazis.
Yeah.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
We're gonna get that one on stream.
We're getting Magula
JD.
Chub versus Blackwind. JD's playing off stream.
Blackwind, but I haven't seen him play this game yet. He's pretty good at Guilty Gear though. In fact, I think he won last week's Guilty Gear online tournament. I guarantee you he's playing a character with a DP. And a cross-up.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
Alright, game number 2. So I don't know who either of these players play. I'm assuming from the avatar that Blackwind is going to play some Enkidu today. Oh yes. Show me some stomps. Enkidu versus Hyde. So, Enkidu is a weird character in this game. He has like a lot of stuff that's plus, but his overheads are really kind of bad. And his neutral's also kind of bad. But if you don't know what his moves look like, you can still get stomped on with stuff that's plus on block. And Enkidu, I'm pretty sure Enkidu has some stuff that's plus on block. Alright, let's see some orbiters. Magula Chub. Orbiter. Some block strings. Blackwind just jumping straight in there. Nice shield by Magula Chub, but he fails the pick up off of that combo. See if he can get this one. He does, but it's a red beat. Blackwind teching straight out of there. Remember, you gotta hold the button to tech in this game. It's not like Guilty yet. Magula Chub, just the throw. Hyde throw in the corner, gets combos off of that. See some neutral. He's using that standing jab really well. It's one of Hyde's best buttons. In fact, all of Hyde's jabs are really, really good. I'm wondering what the delay is for these guys. Because I've seen them all miss some combos, and it's mostly on the difficult links after Enkidu's Air Series and Hyde's Wrecker Series. That's plus. Nice DP. Chain shift for Enkidu. Nice throw. Doesn't respect. Gets opened up. Simple super ender. 1-1. One up throw. Nice, nice. Empty assault low. But because you're locked into shielding, you can't react. That is... I'm pretty sure that's plus. Charge C. Nice shielding by Blackwind. Gets opened up with the throw. Could have tagged. Yep, chain shift throw. Nice. I like it. Saw that Enkidu wasn't doing anything. Throw is faster than anything Enkidu has at that range. Go for it. The only thing Enkidu could have done is tech, but now or do a reversal. But Blackwind with corner pressure. No anti-airs. Guess it's kind of risky to go for an anti-air shield. Blackwind just with the straight frame traps from low forward range. And had all the resources to spare. 1-0. Man, what happened to Proz? So Proz is pretty much disqualified at this point. I imagine. I mean, yeah. In loser's bracket at the very least. Sorry, my bad. Alright, straight rematch. Change the music, change the stage. I want to see Magula Chub really try to stuff some of Enkidu's approaches. He wins this neutral. Like, Enkidu wants to get in on him. He doesn't really need to get in on Enkidu that badly. It's good for him too, but it's also risky for him to try. So why not just hang back and let Enkidu hang himself? Because once you start blocking this stuff in the corner, if you don't know what stuff looks like, it's a hard life. Nice DP. Dive kick. Throw reversal. Jump straight over there. Stomp. Nice, so he's recognizing that he's tending to either jump or do a standing B after that blocked. I'm pretty sure that's a special move. I think it's his quarterback B. Nice, whiff punish. Good throw. Nice bait. What's the punish? No punish. Yeah, punishing stuff can be weird in this game. some supers keep them in the air for a very long time, or send them flying to the other side of the screen. Nice DP. Get him off. Grid broken. Hyde can't shield anymore. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Drops the combo though. And there's a follow-up to that move. Don't know the matchup. Oh, it's hard. Misses one more chance. No. Straight jump in Black Wind. With the American resets. Australian resets. That's good. Well played. Enkidu. Moving on.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
Yeah, Enkidu has so many follow-ups to his strings. It's like, if you don't know the matchup, you can get your turn stolen from you pretty easily. If I have a feeling like if you do know the matchup though, it's not all that scary. I mean, there's a reason he's not considered that good in this game. So we already have a round 4. The Lag Wizard has only played one match, and he's already in winners quarterfinals. Thanks to Prods the Great, the greatest, getting himself disqualified. RIP. No, don't quit your day job, man. Oh, we there? Got another match lined up?
Yeah, I got another match lined up. I'm like sorting out so many
Okay,
games.
You keep at it, man.
Yeah, this like patch
go.
seems to throw a wrench in everyone. Everyone's getting crappy connections to each other. It's like failing to connect. Prod's having a game version mismatch. A whole bunch of stuff's happening. But in the meantime, we got Freezing Moon and Blackwind playing again.
Alright. So we're going to see some Carmine. Just waiting on Blackwind to get in here.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
Technical difficulties. No, here we go. Alright, we're in. We're doing it. We're doing it for the fans. So Blackwind's back, Enkidu's back. I think we're going to see Enkidu versus Carmine. Now, this should be a terrible matchup for Enkidu. He's kind of a slow mover, and Carmine is also kind of a slow mover, but Carmine benefits from being further away from the opponent much more than Enkidu does. By which I mean Carmine can start his game from a very long range if you let him set up. So that's if Freezing Moon knows how to. So Blackwind would have to go in pretty hard or he will be stuck between these puddles. Zato style. Doing well so far. Block string. Throw. No meaty, backs on. He's got some chain shift to spend. Nice confirm. I'd like to see him spend that chain shift to get the meter though. That's like 80 meter that he left on the table there. That's good, we got the kill. Alright, so here we go. Nice parry. Yeah, just wake up throw. Maybe he was expecting a back tech. So Karma's going to play some neutral now. Every time he manipulates his... when he does certain moves involving the blood, he loses health. It's not every move. I was about to say every time he uses a special move, but that's not true. There are certain moves he uses that makes him lose health. Which, on top of Carmine, I think Carmine already has relatively low health, does he? Or is he one of those characters that has higher health to make up for that?
No, I think Carmine has like a slightly higher, I think 10.5, but
yeah, to make up for it, right?
He does use so much HP.
Yeah. So when you get stuck in the corner and suddenly you're dead, you can really feel it. You're like, why is my character so fragile? But yeah, you just gotta really... You can't spam your stuff in neutral. You're gonna kill yourself. You're bleeding, Carmine. See what he can do. He's got big normals, and his normals don't cost health. Oh, bad fireball. Just jump straight over. Block strings. So Blackwind is pretty happy to play this safe. Like he does a block string that's pretty neutral on block, and then he kind of backs off, and he's kind of content that he'll win neutral again and get another combo, so he doesn't have to overcommit to anything. I kind of like it. Here we go. There we go. He just gets a straight jump in. Nice combo. Drops the ender. We have chain shift. Just hit it. Start a round. Both players being patient. No confirm. Yeah, definitely. Freezing Moon has to commit to his chains because he stops stuff. So when it hits, when he gets a counter hit, he's not ready with the next follow-up, so he doesn't get a confirm. In this game, once you've started attacking, just keep hitting more buttons. When in doubt, hit more buttons if you're already hitting buttons. Like at worst, you might frame trap them. There we go, Blackwind. Snapping Freezing Moon out of his pressure there with a 5B. Nice Enkidu. So New South Wales sitting there from the bench telling people how to play Enkidu. I mean, these people actually showed up, guys. They're playing. Where are you at? Where are you, Prods?
Well, I'm right here. I play Enkidu. My Enkidu's pretty sweet, man.
Your Enkidu's definitely not sweet.
Look, I beat Kirk again in the mirror match. I'm gonna hold that. It might have been 2 months ago, but I'm holding it.
Kyoki and Enkidu's not sweet. Meanwhile, is this Byakuya? Is this a real match? Yeah? Because if it is, we got Silent. Big Byakuya main from Melbourne. I think it's New Zealand hide. Dropped combo. Doesn't matter, we get a reset. Have we got these? Yes, we do. Drops the ender. Now this, I imagine this is kind of laggy for these guys because this is Melbourne to New Zealand. For this to be good, I hope both players have a good connection. Chain shift, just to get a break, see what's happening. Lewd Wizard's not really committing to too much here. Backs off, throws an Orbiter, uses the time to run in, mash some down A, open him up. Speaking of mashing down A, Silent. Oh no, base the TP. Definitely could have killed with that combo. There's definitely some matchup unfamiliarity there. Lewd Wizard if he hit a button before he ran into that web, like a 5B, he definitely could have avoided that. Instead, run straight in there. Nice combos from Silent. I gotta get him to teach me how to do these. I'm really bad at that combo. My terrible freeform Byakuya combos. Watch out, there's a web there. Is it an overhead? Is it a low? It's lows. Nice poke. Unfortunately, he didn't commit to a button afterwards. I don't think he believed it would have hit. No, that doesn't kill. I don't know. I think he tried to chain shift or something. Nice blocks. He's out of there. One more chance. Nice, yeah. 2B's really, really good poke. It's like, you can't leave really, like, any long gaps against Byakuya at his max 2B range. Unless you have, like, a really good poke. Then, or, like, a really good whiff cancel. It's just a really good button. That and his slide. Alright, game 2. Byakuya. Show me the tech, Silent. Silent's combos actually are better than mine, but like, my combos, they're worse, but I don't drop them like ever because they're so easy. But I can't rely on that for too long. Meanwhile, this corner pressure, this New Zealand overheads that you can't block. From high jump A is really fast overhead. That's a reversal super though. Just backs off. Like it. Nice tech. Silent has some grid, but he has chain shift, but like when Byakuya doesn't have meter, there's not really much you can do with the chain shift. Nice, we get this confirmed. Let's switch sides. Yeah, no, that's unfortunate. That's some online. Nice DP though. Nice use of the chain shift. See, that's what High can do when he gets chain shift meterless. Okay, nice. I wonder if Silence option selecting any of these. Okay. Hyde's turn. Let's see what he can do. Did he have the meter? Drops the combo though. Yeah, Orbiter's really good against Byakuya. It's just got a really good hitbox. Hyde's turn. Yeah, he's going for a 2A tick throw most of the time when he gets in. Nice DP. That recovered so fast. Wow. Alright, side switch combo. No? Yeah, see what I mean? That combo. I would never go for that combo against someone who's from New Zealand. It just seems like such a droppable combo. It has like 2 or 3 delay points in it. Nice. Simple tick throw. Good old Hyde. Hyde, of course, gets meterless confirms off of his corner throw, which is pretty rad. 1-1. Byakuya gets combos off of throw as well, but he needs web setups to get him. Yeah, I imagine this matchup is kind of hard for Byakuya. Hyde's pokes are really good. Like his 5A and his 5B. I know that his 5B stuffs most meaty webs if you just smash it on wake up, which forces Byakuya to do a meaty, which kind of takes away a lot of the fear from web setups. Like other characters that can do that are Gordo with his down C, Merkava with his 3C, and That's plus. Confirm misses the ender. Yeah, this one. Nice. Big setup. Yeah, big bait. Yeah, definitely a bit obvious. You definitely kind of have to hold that against Byakuya sometimes, especially. Nice ender. Doesn't have the meter, no. He misjudged how much meter he had, but it's alright, he gets the kill. That B setup's really good because they stand up straight into it if they stop crouching at all, which means they can't really get up and jump or hit any like standing ones. Blues Wood isn't. We're watching some Hyde versus Byakuya.
Does Lag Wizard play Hyde?
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty spaghetti right now.
Yeah, those last two games are a little bit oof.
Just a big reversal. Yep, sorry. Oh wow. So we're stuck in the corner now. Can't block these overheads. This is a big combo. It won't kill though, especially if we drop. Oh no. 2 game-winning combos dropped. Yeah, I imagine this has to be laggy. I mean, hey, the nature of net play.
It's unfortunately true.
There's pressure from behind him, using all of his resources to extend it as much as possible, but Byakuya just shielding, get the grid, to eventually win Warble. Now look at his meter, better watch out, don't get hit. He's letting you whoa! Nice run up throw. But you got hit, now you have to take this mix up. Yeah, okay, so if you see that, you just have to hold up on reaction. It's kind of hard though. Again, they must be playing on like 5 delay. Another dropped combo. Spending meter. Extend your turn. DP either came out by accident or he didn't trust that his hit was gonna actually connect. Either way, Silent wins. 2-1. The Lag Wizard.
Lag Wizard getting pretty far.
Well, he won 1 game to get there against White Boy Ash because Prods was disqualified.
Oh, okay, understandable.
So
press Y again, Dirk. There you are. Now you're automatically passing.
alright. Frankly. This is Xylophone?
Oh, Yuzu. That's exciting.
Yeah, I played Frankly before. He's pretty good.
This is losers round 3.
He's got the real combos. The real mix-ups. Let's see if he can deal with the real user neutral. Because this matchup is hard. At least until Nanase gets 100 meter. Because when Nanase gets 100 meter, she just wins neutral against all characters in this game. She just does the quarterback C. It's just, no one can challenge it. It's like Mika Lariat levels of I win neutral.
Oh, ouch.
But like with a much bigger hitbox.
Understandable. Frankly was playing pretty hard on the grid cycle on that first one, but then CS's to give it to Yuzu.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to commit. I mean, if you're going to work on winning grid against a character like Yuzu, maybe you have to, when she starts getting a bit closer, just keep blocking.
Yeah, well the thing is he CS'd and then gave it away that way. But that is how you beat Yuzu, I think. You really hard play grid because she is weak in that area, I think. Very interesting block strings.
Block string into their love. Oh no, we mash out of those. We don't have the confirms though. Oh no.
Very
No
patient Yuzu.
Yeah, no meter spent. No meter required.
Don't need it.
Now we have all this meter to work with. But we just run in there. Do we have lag combos? Frank. We do. We don't have lag blocks though. No. Assault's too strong. Nice Hockey. We just jab out of there though. Chain shift on Frankly. He doesn't use it though.
Maybe he's learned his lesson trying to maintain it. Which he does do.
Just a straight mix up.
Very clean round from Frankly. Yuzu has still not spent an ounce of meter.
Not yet. She got stuffed out of one of her supers.
Oh really? Wow.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Similar to that, you can't like in sword range. It's pretty hard. You can whiff punish with it though. Like I'd be trying to back right out of sword range, throw a fireball if possible, or like try to whiff punish it with super. Yeah, that's super.
I don't think he's too threatened by Yuzu swords at this moment because Silver Thumb has shown that he doesn't really have the confirms off of him.
What else are you frightened of though? If not that.
Nothing really.
Well, okay.
Oh, there we go.
So we got some chain shift to work with. I'd like to see him use some meter, just to make something safe. Yeah, he can't anti-air from that range. Not fast enough. Nanasi. Moshi.
Oh, Frank has requested DQ.
Oh no, what's going on? Frank, you were doing so well.
It was.
So spoilers, Frank wants out. He doesn't want to play anymore. So the Nanase you just saw, I think he's out of here. And Stylophon's going to move on. Congrats, Stylophon.
Right, so we'll just get White Boy Ash to come play on stream for a bit, and then you can play GDB afterwards, JD.
Understandable.
So we got who's left? We got you in winners quarterfinal against Cheetah B.
A little bit worried about Cheetah B, to be honest.
Who does he play again?
When I last played him, he was playing Eltonham.
Right. Oh yeah, I played against him last night.
It seems he has some very powerful defense.
Yeah, he's just really patient. Like he blocks all stuff.
Ash versus Yuzu. Ash versus Cyberthon. Playing Yuzu, rather.
Ash versus you. So Wagner versus Silathon.
Yeah, all that.
This matchup. So Yuzu, I think Yuzu's going to want to keep Wagner in range of her swords. Like normally you're not too fussed if the opponent runs out of range of your sword because at least they're not in. This character though, if you're not threatening her with something, she just kind of charges her shield and sword. And when she charges those things, she can kind of just plow through your swords with that, the charging attack.
Silathon knew to mash after shield, after sword thrust, however. Because if you don't know that, she'll just run a train on you.
Firms? Nah, we just got neutral. So Ash is like, screw charging, I'll get in the old-fashioned way, I'll dash and block.
Yeah.
Nah, you gotta respect. Nobody respects that, I'm telling you. It's like, nobody's willing to block overhead and wake up. That thing has armor. Friends. You gotta hold that. Unless you're gonna Veil Off. I think Veil Off might work against it.
Really?
I think. Because of the explosion factor, but it might armor through it. If not for the delay. If anything else. Big corner combo from Ash. Whiff. Maintains pressure. Nice.
Ooh, good job.
Up, back. So Yuzu's neutral is just like, how many times am I going to frame trap you from full screen before you try and run in and do something? If you hesitate, she will reset neutral and do it again, and you'll be kept out forever. So at some point, you kind of have to try and do something to force your way in. Ash kind of successfully does that by being patient.
Yeah.
Just dashes forward, blocks. Credit to him. I don't have that patience. I just swing my web and hope something hits.
Patience is helpful, but over patience is very bad.
Well, especially in this game, it's like good players are really good at cheating their turn, like cheating their turn to be extended as long as
Yeah.
possible. So it feels like you're blocking forever when really there are lots of ways you could have escaped. It's just like,
Absolutely.
where are they?
And knowing those gaps requires a lot of specific character knowledge as well.
I still say the best way to start is to challenge everything all the time with everything. So at least you'll find out what you can and can't do.
It's true.
Look at this though, we're blocking forever. Nice, good challenge.
Hey, got some
No
combos.
conversion.
A conversion, just not a great one.
Yeah. So yeah, I still wish we could see the frame delay.
Oh yeah,
To
absolutely.
see what we could what we're working with here. Nice.
Catches him with the rebeat 5B. That's something you really have to worry about in Wagner pressure.
That's some good shit. That's good. The rebeat stuff. With a cancel, guys. Or with a down A, with a 5A. Save your A's. They're very good block string tools. So he got a bit impatient there. So every time he gets caught running forward, he gets snapped by the sword like that. Which means he's just getting frame trapped straight. He's thinking that he won't do it again, and he will. All of these are really minus if he doesn't cancel these, of course. And he's delaying it slightly as well, just to catch a hesitant dash forward. And
Yeah.
he's just taken 90% of his health doing that.
Yeah, just from raw sword neutral. But he did misjudge a throw there, unfortunately.
Yeah, you can't block that online. Yeah,
Oh, just
rubbish.
oof, here it goes.
Boo.
Tech's out.
One more chance. Don't get frame trapped again.
Oh, he whiffs
Nice.
it.
Okay.
I was very sad that there for a second, but I'm glad it came out.
It's a little bit guessing game. He delays it just long enough where you're like, now I can dash forward. No, look.
Yep.
And he gets it. Good Uzurias get like 3,000 confirms off of every single sword hit.
Yeah,
It's
and that's
really
when it
kinda
really gets
scary.
terrifying. No CS. That's oof. I don't think he'd even react to that offline. I know I don't.
Isn't fair. Look at this. Boo. that was well played.
Wagner runs a train.
Whiff to cancel, went straight into the armor move, just in case Uzuria hit a down B or a sweep, we can just armor straight through that. We're in there. White Boy Ash clean 2-0.
In comes Cheetah B.
Go get him.
I'll try.
Right, so some Akatsuki. This is losers quarterfinal. But we are officially in top 8. And we're about to see some Elton versus some Akatsuki. So relatively straight Shoto Akatsuki versus a bit more awkward, but also kind of a Shoto Elton. Golden Akatsuki, just running straight forward. So GW's defense is pretty good. I was playing against him last night. He's got blocks. Moreover, he's not afraid to block for a long time. And he'll back off and he'll try to get one hit and then convert like this. And he's pretty good at converting. Chain shift, make that safe. Yep, overhead. Cancel. Run up throw. More throws. And Akatsuki is just... I mean, hey, what can you say? Hey, he got stuck in the corner. Nice neutral. Guess it's confirmed. Misses the ender, but that's okay. Chooses to back off. He's choosing to back off a lot instead of continue pressure. I feel like Eltonum can harass from mid-range against Akatsuki in particular. You don't need to be scared. There's nothing to be afraid of. Tatsu is the only thing you got to be scared of. Here we go. There we go. Tatsu is the only thing you got to fear. It's a good move, but it's not that good. You block it, and it's your turn. And there are times when an Akatsuki is going to want to do a Tatsu more than others. So you can allow yourself to be less aware of it in certain situations, and then force yourself to be more aware of it in situations like this. Because now he's got level his big super. He's got infinite worth now. So one Tatsu, yep, confirm. No, okay, I think he's saving it for the kill. But you can bet he's gonna go for a raw Tatsu right now. Oh, not even. There we go. Because if that hits, he wins. Nice confirm. It's almost too tempting for Akatsuki players to just keep doing that because, I mean, it's so tempting to just, hey, if it hits, I win. Just flat out, this does 4,500 damage. It's half some characters' lives. Very minimal effort for his confirmed, I have to say. Very much effort in his neutral though. His neutral is kind of difficult. You see how patient JD has to be. He's got to earn his way in. He does have a fireball, but it's not that good, honestly. I mean, it's okay, but characters.
I feel like especially in this matchup, Akatsuki's firewall is pretty good against Eltonum. If you just find a room to throw it out, she can't really get around it. The jump-ins are pretty bad.
Yeah, but she also stops you from approaching behind it so easily.
Yeah, you run behind a fireball, she does a triple gunshot, and you're like, yo, what?
And like, even if the fireball hits her while she's doing that, you just got hit too. I mean, at worst. And then she can hit you in startup with her super as well. She has a full screen laser, which is very fast.
Yeah, definitely watch out because once she has 100 meter, any fireball's gonna get punished bad.
Yeah, if you're looking for her. But JD seems pretty content to just kind of patient his way in, if that's even a thing. Yeah, you'll see these Tatsus, but like, he's cancelling them. He's spending resources every time he does though. I think where Cheetah B is losing right now is that after he spends those resources to continue his turn, Cheetah B tries to hit a button. Oh no. Back punish. Yep. Yeah, so he tried to backdash there. Nice tech. That is plus. Nice confirm. Reload. Doesn't get it. Sorry, we got throw.
Oh, that could have been a big confirm if he just cashed in, if he recognized that hit properly. Oh my god.
Nice. This man plays Melty Blood.
I was so worried he was going to DP because that was going to whiff.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, what's he going to do? I wouldn't have thought of that. Nice 5B. Get out of there. You cannot do frame traps with cancels in 5B range against Akatsuki. He's
Oh, look at this
respecting
pressure! The grid break.
This
200
is the
meter?
official
Ooh.
JD mind game.
There you go, he's been using a lot of that EX Fireball just to keep on the pressure, stopping him from retaliating from the A Fireballs. Drops the
Yeah,
combo.
I mean, the only thing Cheetah Bee could be doing here is spending his meter to make neutral a bit safer for him.
Oh, right there, I would have loved to see some sort of EX. That EX laser, the multi-hits were just stuff that those EX Fireballs would have got a free combo off of that.
Yeah, nice awareness, nice block. Finally, an overhead. See, that's the biggest turning point.
Oh, that's a punish, he shields it! Hitting the combo, it's gonna be good for him. He's got a lot of meter, he's got chain shift stocked up, like that low
Oh,
HP,
he's
he
going
can't.
for it. He
Cashing
wants it.
in,
Blam, blam,
2,
blam.
3, 4, 5.
It's not enough though, but it was sweet.
Oh my gosh, give him a
Get
gun.
shot at. Blam.
Sit right down.
Right in there. The super startup. So Fire Eye wanted none of that pressure. He's just, my super's pretty fast. I'm gonna do it on wake up, but it's not invincible. A quick shot to the head puts him out of his misery. 1-1.
Oh my gosh, he just runs in, he gets a low
That is
forward.
a pretty big starter. Yeah, definitely backdash is really strong mid-screen against this character. But you got to challenge sometime as well. You just got to hit a button. That 2B, Eltnam's 2B is a very mashable button in between blocks.
It's 7 frames, it's really fast, and I'd definitely love to see him do it after the A-Tatsus. You can sort
Just
of...
take a chance. Mash.
It's negative 2 actually, once you see the A-Tatsu, you just press a button. You'll just stuff Akatsuki out if you have any fast normals.
It's a when in doubt move. You just do it, and it's got a very strong hit.
Oh my gosh, DP punish, here we go. Getting some meter in the tank, what's he gonna make the most of this? Low HP though. Getting that
Nice
change.
overhead. Alright, we're adapting to online now. Nobody can block.
Dude, these charge combos, they're so sick.
Nice.
Get the reload.
Oh, I like the
Still a lot
delay.
of
Oh, he's
HP.
not blocking it. Yeah,
Tech
okay.
forward DP.
It was coming eventually. We died with our chain shifts though, I don't mind that. Dash forward block. Nice confirm.
Yeah, melty combos and in an Afro, we'll get DP'd.
Nice block.
He's been blocking those overheads so well.
I think he's identified when JD's doing it, and the answer is after the 2B.
Look at
Now
that
he has to hold
pressure.
his fireball pressure. Nice, he
finds
shields
the
that.
gap.
There we go, that's what we're doing. We shield and then we mash a B button. Oh, I would love to have seen a throw cancel there. Watch out. He's got Vorpal now. He's gonna do a super. He's definitely gonna fish for a B Tatsu into super.
Wait for it, he's gonna find a single hit.
Yeah. He went for
No
one.
confirm.
Okay, so he wants the pressure now. He wants to win.
Better wishing he had that IW right there. It's okay though. Massive advantage. Got him in a corner.
That's why he just wants to lock him down. Nice.
Oh, that's
Alright.
unfortunate.
Too antsy. Too antsy. Yeah, JD wants out, is what that DP is screaming to me. Nice. 2B. 2B is so good against, especially against Akatsuki. Oh, I would be mashing it so much. I have to commend his defense though, it's really good. I want to see more players blocking like this. But you gotta take a chance sometimes. You're out now. Make something happen. He's got Vorpal. He's spending it. Nice overhead.
Oh wow.
Deep stuff.
There he
I
goes.
don't think this will kill.
Gonna put him low enough. A straight hit's gonna kill him. Any easy
Throw,
confirm.
Of course, of course. Throw's the a throw will kill. Go for throw. And if they tech it, then DP. It will kill. Alright, good job, JD. 2-1. Over.
That's a bit generous.
What is?
Good job.
Good job. Well, you won then. You
I
won.
guess. Cheetah Bee played a lot cleaner than me, but still. Thank you.
Overheads.
Shoutouts to Cheetah Bee for blocking 6B and 4 frame delay. I could not believe my eyes when that happened. Maybe it was a read.
Hey, it went from a 35 frame overhead to a 30 frame overhead.
It's because you do it after
I do it at the same
2B.
time every time, yeah.
Is this the match?
Indeed, this is our next match. We've got Lag Wizard versus Aether. Both of these guys New Zealand players, so yeah, they're gonna get some good ping against each other.
Hi, JD. I played against a strong Usuria player who also subbed for Tista.
Okay.
Yeah, and his name was like P or something in like a square. I was wondering if you knew who that was.
I do not actually.
Okay. Just wondering. Alright, so Hyde's back. Versus Nanase. We got a lot of Nanases.
I like Aether's player message.
Smart steer only.
Alright, Orbiters versus Air Fireballs. Or we'll just get straight in there and start something. So, I'm pretty sure Lag Wizard is one of the best Blaze Blue players in New Zealand, if not the best. Man knows how to play fighting games. Look at his pressure. Orbiter. Bad pop.
Catches it. That was a good orbiter.
Whoa. I don't care how close my opponent is not to me. I'm DPing on Wake Up.
Ooh.
Nice jump.
Yes.
Big assault. Combo. So he backs off and goes for a surprise meaty.
Catches him with the DP.
Nice frame trap. Oh, that is not an anti-air button. So, yeah, I think he's trying to hit like a sweep or something after blocking that. He's getting frame trapped with the pillar. Nice. He gets a corner combo here. No, high combos are cool.
Yeah, they're really hard apparently as well.
Yeah. The hard ones are hard. Damn, that overhead's hard to block.
Yeah. Still, Lag Wizard takes it clean.
Yeah, pretty clean. Big high. We're making the switch to World's Tide?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, he
No.
did the same. He did the same thing to me.
Definitely not. I mean, we don't switch to a grappler against a Shoto with a DP and a Fireball. That's not fun times. No, I think Aether just has to find the right buttons to press against Hyde's offense. I think mashing a 5B once he gets a certain distance away from you with his block strings is a pretty good idea. I mean, it'll stuff jumps, assaults, which is the main thing, and it reaches far enough for a mid-normal to stuff most follow-up attacks after a whiffed 2A.
Makes sense.
You got to be ready to punish those though. I've seen Aether's like for his Oki, for his pressure, he like backs up like a step or two, and then he tries some lunging attack. Like it's like I'm not gonna meaty you, but I am kind of pressure. I think that's what he's going for. I'm not sure though. Like, the problem is those lunging attacks are really bad on block, so if they don't take the bait, it's not very good.
Oh, very ballsy
nice.
throw.
Oh my god. That's
Barely
block.
misspaced.
Oh, okay, yeah, you have a million years to take that.
ウィン
Done that set.
セカンドクローズディバイド
Yeah, like, those fireballs aren't that great in this matchup. They just
The
get
Nanase
deleted.
fireballs?
Yeah, they get deleted by Orbiter.
Nah.
I mean, it's okay, but like, you gotta use them for Oki. I think you'd be better off trying to like, maybe use the other fireball to stop him jumping over your fireballs.
Maybe.
The
Black
A
Wizard
fireball.
is really commanding neutral with these fireballs right now, but
Yeah.
Aether finds an answer. Ooh, good back dash.
Like wind car.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he wants to trip. His game plan is to trip the Lewd Wizard up. He's really going for the legs this matchup. Yeah, Lewd Wizard having none of that. He's jumping over those legs. He's getting away with lots of assaults right now. And when he's not in range, he just throw out some projectiles. There we go. Just jump straight in there.
Yeah, I think this Nanase is having a lot of difficulties maneuvering around Heights projectiles.
I think a lot of people's unwillingness to test people in this game is what causes them to lose a lot. I think. You really, yeah, they're throwing a fireball game, but you know you gotta sometimes just jump straight in their face.
Yeah.
Disrespectable. I mean, it is online after all, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Get in there, make something happen. Like, lab work in training mode is about the only thing that does work consistently online. So you don't want to get them started, otherwise this happens.
Hmm.
ウィン
That's
It's
true.
true.
Making losers, I think that's losers semi-final. New Zealand, you're crazy strong.
A new sacrifice
Oh.
comes to you.
Alright, what's up next, Captain?
Cap. Crazy strong. Shoutouts to New Zealand.
Ooh, it's JD versus Silent.
I guess we should shill New Zealand's major, which is coming up real soon. Let me actually get the dates for that because that's pretty relevant right now.
The weekend of October 5th or something like that? Was it October 5th? It was the first weekend of October. Yeah, October 6th to 7, I believe it was.
Alright, I'm gonna let you in
Southern
on a
cross-up.
secret, Nick.
Yeah, get out there and support New Zealand if you're an NZ fighting game player.
Gonna let you in on a secret, Nick.
Yeah?
I'm quaking right now.
You're quaking.
Quaking in my boots.
You're a champion?
No. I'm getting worried.
Oh no, don't worry about it, man. Just block and then hit the buttons at the right time. You'll be fine.
Oh yeah, I'm good. Okay, got it. Thanks for the advice. Okay, I'm gonna head
Yeah,
in.
just live. Quake live.
Yeah, just
So many things came into my mind when he said quaking. Like, I thought at first I thought the game Quake, and then I thought like you were a Quaker, like one of those crazy Amish people. Yeah, don't block. Sorry, that's terrible advice. Don't block. Blocking online. Like the problem, you kind of have to because Byakuya overheads Akatsuki outside of range of most of his stuff. So the best way for Akatsuki to disrespect Byakuya is to mash a 6C. That will beat, or if you're in the middle of a block string, that will beat anything I try to reset my pressure into, including a rebeat, including a block string into web. It just goes really fast and it's really far. but it's punishable on block. So I don't know. A lot of the time, you just have to hold this pressure. I mean, this. Yeah, so what makes Byakuya so strong in this game is that he has such high reward for such little risk. Like, there's very little risk to a lot of his stuff. The onus is on the opponent to block correctly and make their way out of my pressure. I can kind of just do my thing. And it's if I got you in the corner with webs, it's a good situation for me.
Definitely one of the things that you really need to do against Byakuya as a Akatsuki is that you need to put him into a place where you can press your buttons at him. Byakuya outranges Akatsuki so hard.
Yeah, so you're not going to get far block stringing like into C normals.
Oh, is this gonna kill?
Yeah, this will kill for sure if he does it right. Oh no.
No! Don't give him a chance! He's got 200 meter. He's tanked up.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
got
hesitated. He didn't know what to do. Yeah, he's definitely.
tanked. EX? Oh! It's like
JD special is finish you with throw.
Oh god, do we need to
That's-
reintroduce the throw counter?
That's pretty bad. Nice shield. That's how you do it. Web swing follow-ups. If you shield them, they're all punishable.
Oh,
Nice.
that combo.
Big
It's really
confirm.
unfortunate. Gets the web. It's gonna be good.
He's gonna switch sides. No. Yeah. So he. One thing that makes Silent probably better in the long run, but worse in the short run, is that he goes for the optimal combos all the time. It can be really hard when we're fluctuating pings here.
Stefan's other hit. He's got meter in the tank. He's gonna go into a setup. He won't drop this one. Oh, he will! But he resets it, catches him
That's
trying to
okay.
mash the chain shift on the wake up.
Yeah, see, that's just so safe. You just stand there, and like if Byakuya, if Akatsuki were to take the initiative there when he had the chance and hit like a 5B,
Like that.
probably he could have got out of that web setup because it would have hit the web. But like you're in range of a 2B. You're gonna fuck with 2B. Byakuya's 2B is one of the best buttons ever. If you're in range of that thing and Byakuya's...
Oh, I don't like going for that 6C chain shift. It's not a mix-up. It's just a hard
switch
read,
up.
and you're forced to commit resources to keep yourself from dying afterwards.
Nice.
Too high risk for not as good reward.
Yeah.
That is a
Yeah.
sick confirm, but he drops it.
Yeah, he didn't. He got the sick punish actually, but I don't think he knew which confirm to go for. He already used his wall bounce, which is why that dropped. Okay, good blocks. Oh, yeah, okay. His jab's faster than yours. You gotta hold that. Yeah, he can't block overheads. Can't do it.
Oh.
We can't finish combos though either. No. His pressure though. Yeah, that was nice. Anything he did there was death for Byakuya. As soon as he committed to that second wrecker, he was dead.
Can you not just do the second wrecker and then cancel into EX on landing?
Into what? That's safe.
EXDP. On what he thought a chain shift, just by not committing to the last hit.
The second wrecker, he had a chain shift. JD had a chain shift, so if you're mashing chain shift after the second wrecker, he just DP whatever he does. Yeah, it might have been. I'm not sure if you can make it like safe anyway. Yes. Spam some down. Yeah,
Shields
okay.
it. Takes the frame. That's good.
fine though. I would like backdash after they shield that, to be honest. Because like if they try to dash forward, they're still in 2B range.
Yeah, he just presses that 2C. He just finds a gap to just press a big button. Outrage down at Akatsuki. Oh, that's bad.
JD is winning this tournament on 6B. Nobody can block this. It's not fair, guys. Okay, that's a bit of a scramble there. Byakuya's got
Oh wow, calls out that fireball. That's good. Look at that carry.
wins Warple as well. Goes for a bit of an oddball setup there, but it's caged him in the corner.
Nice parry, but he catches him out of air. Gotta be
Oh,
careful.
JD.
Oh no, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate for Silent, dropping that combo.
He's so patient in neutral, but every time it's not his turn at close range, he's so hilariously impatient. It's just I'm in range. I want it to be my turn now.
I worked hard for this. Give me it.
Yeah, and I completely understand. It must be hell playing Akatsuki against characters with long arms.
Oh, and then the hard read works, but he drops the combo.
He's got
Watch
it
out
in
for
one more
Chip.
mix.
Oh, that bell off! Oh, not... Doesn't last long enough. Right
Yeah,
idea.
he didn't trust his ability to block the mix-up. I wouldn't either. It's hard.
That's bad, because he spent a lot of meters for that.
Yeah. I mean, so his option was hold that and try to block, or tech, or get baited.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, the throws. Oh, that was
Three
sick.
throws.
Whiffs Atatsu.
4 throws. A counter throw this time. Oh, the shimmy.
Just a big frame trap.
Yeah. I think he was going for another throw. Nah, I guess again.
He's not broken, is he? No. Nah, that's fine. That happens. Everyone gets perfected. This game is such a momentum-heavy game as well.
Yeah.
So.
Especially a character like Akatsuki, when once he gets in, he forces you to really try and trade with him or just press buttons in
that's his game.
unfavorable situations.
His entire game is like suck in neutral, and then win on my pressure. He's got the best standing tabs. Those things are so good. The fact that they're mashable.
Oh, hits him with that 2B, poking him out. Runs into the fireball. Oh my gosh, this is a really bad start for Silent. 2 throws.
I think maybe Silent should try dashing forward, hitting buttons himself, because he could start his game pretty easily here.
Yeah, just like that.
Just,
Can
he can
just
just run forward. In neutral, JD's the one running forward and blocking, right? So just run forward and start a block string on him. I mean, block string into an overhead, he probably won't block it. What is this, 3 frame, 4 frame? Nice, confirm here. Switch sides. Alright, web setup. He goes for the good setup. Don't stand up.
Oh, he stood up. He wasn't blocking.
Yeah, like he'll just. You got to find time to stand up between the lows, so that you can get that web out of there. Either that or do a low poke.
That's an unfortunate drop because oh my gosh, still alive though.
Okay, big reversal. Silent, saying, it is not your turn. Back to neutral. Silent is letting JD in for free. It is. So I think he could be web swinging like crazy around the screen a lot more than he is. Like it's
one of the things about this matchup is that Akatsuki at full screen cannot stop you from setting up webs. His fireball doesn't kill webs.
And the other thing is, like, there are some characters this doesn't apply to as Byakuya, but Akatsuki doesn't have anything that reaches up horizontally, up diagonally towards the top end of the screen. He can't catch you from up there. You set up a web, and if he tries to run at you, you can swing over like that, and then just reset the pressure. Or reset the neutral situation at least. But he's committing to a ground game here, which means he has to commit to dealing with these Akatsuki block strings. I don't know if I'd make that my game plan in this lag, that's for sure. Although they're both from Vic, actually. So I got to imagine their pings aren't too bad.
Yeah, it's something you have to deal with in the territory. There we go, just camping behind those webs. There's nothing he can do, they're still out there. You can't kill them with projectiles.
Yeah, I mean, the onus is on him, right?
It's such a rough matchup because Akatsuki is short-limbed, so if he goes in and try and kill the webs, you know, he's in prime range to just get stabbed.
So like, there are certain characters you can't play a proactive game with Byakuya against. Akatsuki, you can kind of just fly all around him because his limbs just aren't long enough. He's not a Merkava. He's not going to snap you from half screen for trying to set up a web or fling over him. He ain't got no God 2C. Nice throw. Silent putting one on the board. 2-1 for JD right now.
I think that last game that last round is really where I'm starting to catch on the general playstyle of this matchup. Just, set up your web, set up your, your spider house, and wait for him to come to you. It's so hard for him to just get around everything.
Well, if he had like a big sweeping normal, like say a Makava jump C, and could just sort of wipe out all the webs at once while approaching. But he doesn't really. You kind of have to play matchups like in the neutral, depending on how long the opponent's limbs are and whether or not they're longer than yours. I kind of feel like there's a lot of characters in this game though. Throw out a slide, dude. Oh no, what's going on?
There. He was doing the I do nothing mix up.
Alright, throw out some slides.
There it is.
Yeah, what are we gonna do? See, he hasn't got a limb that reaches far enough to punish a block string into web, unless we're talking like 6C or a Tatsu, which is a very high commitment from him.
Oh, yeah, he misses
so
it.
he green shielded the last hit, which forced him to shield the next hit that was coming. He needed to shield earlier than that. You gotta shield the second to last hit.
Yeah, see, just like that, you set up the web, nothing to do. Unless he Tatsu's right through it.
I was saying it earlier when JD was playing. It's his only scary thing. Tatsu's is the only scary thing he has. And it's pretty scary, but it's not that scary.
If he has no meter, it's not scary. He just takes some damage.
It just means from this range, it just means from that range, sometimes you have to accept that you gotta block. Because the Tatsu can and will reach you. This is a big confirm though. Oh no. Okay. Nah, he's not taking his turn when he has it. See, thing is, the trade-off for having to block sometimes at that distance, when sometimes I guess you shouldn't have to, is if he does the Tatsu, it's like guaranteed either a punish or like pressure for you. It's really bad on block, it's very minus. Nice throw tag.
Oh, and Daddy takes someone pretty decisively. But Byakuya actually does have a pretty good jab. His 5A does reach quite far.
That's a really good job.
Yeah, so like if he finds a space, especially after spaced B Tatsus, where some characters like other Akatsuki's can't really punish too well. I mean, that's a bad example because he's just going to stick out his foot. But like Eltnum, if you space out a B Tatsu, she probably can't punish it too well.
Yeah, it always depends on the range.
I like that.
Nice. Big throws.
Silent played pretty good too, apart from the teabag.
What was that at the start of the round, by the way? Were you not ready?
That was my computer deciding that UNIST wasn't very important. But
well,
whatever.
it's got a point.
He should have he should have gotten in a few sneaky combos while my computer was doing its thing. But it was very polite of him not to.
Polite is kind of how I describe Silence Byakuya, actually.
Yeah, he's very polite, very
polite,
very proper.
Man. I mean, we're not going to try and cheat my turn. It's my turn, and now it's your turn.
Yeah, he's just a very nice young man who just wants to do things for his sister.
Not mine. I use my sister and spit her out. That didn't sound good. So both one of these guys is from Vic, the other guy's from New South Wales, right? I mean, New Zealand. Blood Wizard is from New Zealand, and we have Ash 2, White Boy Ash. From Vic, Ragnar versus Hyde. This is to get into losers finals, I believe.
I thought this was losers finals.
No, Silent is waiting in losers final.
Ah, yeah, of course. I just oops.
Man, that was decimation.
Very strong
Corner.
shot. Lag wizard.
I mean, the problem with Hyde is that he's kind of linear. Doesn't really have anything that's overtly surprising or oppressive about him. It's just
Ooh, Lag wizard does a delay tech to catch the overhead, and it makes White Boy Ash this time Mizuki. That's one of the weaknesses of that that overhead Okuzeme is you have to do it on a read. You can't react to their tech. So if they delay tech, or if they delay wake up, then
yeah, you can make a whiff and punish. I feel like it's better as a block string tool anyway, because of the armor that it has.
I agree.
Down 1-0. Quick 1-0 to...
Is this one best of 3 or best of 2?
this should be best of 3.
Okay.
Get out of there, JD, you're not playing.
Sorry about that.
We're good. So, 1-0 should be best out of 3. We're not going to see a character switch, we're sticking with Wagner.
I don't think Ash really has any alternate characters. He's got a Hilda, but it's not very legitimate, whereas his Wagner is quite solid.
The Lewd Wizard. The Lag Wizard.
One or the other, doesn't matter too much. You can be both.
The Hyde Wizard. I like this Hyde neutral. Back off. We are chucking Plasma.
Yeah, it seems like that's been Lag Wizard's style so far, is he's been really hard committing to 1 or 2 tools in neutral, but he's been swapping out what that tool is. It seems to be doing pretty well for him.
So he's not playing a mid-range game at all, is what he's doing. Essentially, he's either backing right off and throwing a Plasma and trying to get in, or he's right up in your face, pressuring you. But he's trying to bypass like this mid-range game. He doesn't even want to be there. That's what I'm getting at anyway.
Alright, signs of life from Ash.
Nice, we're getting straight in there, straight up in the face, yes. Alright, back off, throw some Plasma. Yep, straight in there. Alright, meaty. No confirm. Assault's over that. Is that thing safe on block?
I don't know, I don't think so. But
Nice throw. Grid broken. And no meter, so he can't pop for... I mean... Did it worth?
can't pop Veil off, isn't it?
Oh, Veil off. That's what it's called.
Man,
Speaking of which... Ow.
just running a train.
I mean... Plus side, all of his meter's gone.
It's true.
Damn, look at Lewd Wizard just running straight in there. Now he backs off. Straight in there again. Whoa!
Who needs mid-range? Who needs it?
Assault forward. That's not safe, I don't think. Certainly not plus. Nice jump. Nice. Didn't trust that he'd go for a meaty. He's been representing the DP. He's got a buff shield though. Watch out with
It's
fireballs.
gone. He got hit.
Gone? It's gone, okay.
Yeah, if you get hit, one of their buffs goes away.
Which one? If they got both.
I don't know.
Big DP.
Can fire confirm?
Sword goes away first, then shield. But it's only per combo, you don't lose both of them.
Yeah, it's only per combo.
Yeah, when you're on a smidgen of health, that assault jump A is really difficult to block.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it has to be read, even in offline setting.
Yeah, it's like some characters have that. Phonon's got that as well.
And Oreo.
Even Merkava's jump back jab can do that.
Oh,
It's kind of unfair.
oh yeah, he's very... Oh, it's painful. You can tell Haiku is a Bayonetta player because he loves it.
Lewd Wizard. Hi. Moving into losers. Is this losers final? Yeah, it'll be Silent versus Lag Wizard. So Silent did defeat the Lag Wizard narrowly in winners semi. 2-1. So we'll be running it back. Seeing what magic we can pull out. We can stop New Zealand.
I don't know, man.
Victoria collectively needs to stop New Zealand.
I don't know, man. Well, the problem is we don't actually have a hide, so
I mean, how complicated can it be?
I don't know, man. It's looking pretty complicated.
Hey, that's true. I mean, not really actually. I'm seeing some very solid fundamentals.
It's true, yeah. That's
The Lewd Wizard. Some solid fighting game fundamentals has carried him to guaranteed at least 3rd place.
It's true.
Fighting for the right to
I believe
fight
in silent.
Melbourne's Akatsuki. So, Silent has established all tournament that he's going to be playing a ground game. He just is. So I think what Lewd Wizard has to do here is really just run in and force his turn as quickly as possible in neutral. Don't be afraid to go for some assaults. See, we've got really good low buttons as Byakuya, so we're going to throw them out a lot. Don't be afraid to just assault at close range. It's too fast to get hit by a charge jump 2C. A bit too hard to reaction anti-air with anything. And it'll go over all of our low pokes. One thing you don't want to do is whiff cancel at long range and then try to rebeat with something else. Because my Bs are better than yours, I'm Byakuya.
I do feel like this is a tough player matchup for Silent though.
Yeah, I think from what I've seen so far and from what I've played against Lewd Wizard in Blaze Blue, he's definitely established give me an inch and I'll take half a mile kind of player.
yeah, exactly.
And Silent
gives a lot.
Yeah, he tends to give a lot of space because, again, reward's so high. If like this, if I do get a hit, my turn, and then I win. But I don't know, man. Hyde does a lot of damage in the corner as well.
Still, showing strength there. Orbiter versus Big Boy JC Button. Who will win? The answer may surprise you. It's neither.
Damn, the shielding. Silent is content to just sit.
Yeah, I think maybe he's identified that there isn't really too much mix-up in Lewd Wizard's pressure. So maybe he's more content just sitting back and blocking.
This is when you just have to kind of start improvising with your offense a lot more, start doing empty assaults and stuff. Your opponent's blocking a lot. I mean, I guess you could just do like an assault, something like that. But if that gets shielded, that's bad times. That was nice. F5.
Good assault.
So Silent went for the anti-air shield, but because it was a fireball, you didn't get the frame advantage you wanted. Nice jumping jab. This can kill, I think. Can it? Whoa.
Interesting interaction there.
Okay.
Oh, wake up,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, give him an inch. He gave him an inch. He just did wake up throw because he didn't do a meaty on him.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's a mix-up. Am I going to DP or am I going to throw?
that's like what I mean when I say that Silent is very polite. He
Yeah, exactly.
go ahead, hit that button and wake up. It's fine. A web will probably hit you anyway. 1-1 is it? Oh, is it 2-1?
Yeah, it's 2-1, I believe.
2-0, 2-0 actually.
No, 2-0 rather. Yeah, that's what I meant.
2-0. Or was that just one? I can't even tell.
I'm pretty sure it's 2-0.
Nah, that was first game to Lag Wizard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just a long one. Nice, can you get this confirmed? This is a hard combo. Like, I gotta ask Silent, because he gets those more consistently than I do. I can't even do them offline. Man, that combo seems difficult.
He gets them quite consistently on me offline.
This pressure though. Nice. So the simple frame trap. like, see, the entire pressure game in this game works is that you can keep frame trapping for an incredibly long time, but there's a limit to how much you can frame trap, like, safely before you run out of stuff that you can cancel into. Eventually, you're going to end in something that's obviously minus, right? So you gotta place your gaps in unexpected places.
But that's why when you get into a high level of play, a lot of the plan, a lot of the strategy is giving up your turn earlier in a way that they can't recognize, so you can go in and get your turn again.
Yeah, well, personally, I like to give them that little gap to get out earlier in my block string rather than later. Because people usually aren't ready. But it always depends on the matchup.
Yeah, of course.
Hyde there just snagging out that perfect because frame trap, and ending with getting opened up by an assault. I mean, it makes it so that blocking is pretty strong, but it also, like, it's dependent on your matchup knowledge to be strong. I mean, if you don't know the matchup, you're almost always better off trying to mash something. Like when you're on defense. Like if only to figure out what you can't do.
Yeah, I agree.
So he got a bit lucky there. He actually shielded that assault during the block stun. But luckily, Lewd Wizard doesn't cancel into a throw.
It's difficult to react to that.
Yeah. Well, that's not a mistake you expect people to make. This corner pressure though. Oh, what are you gonna do? Try some veil off reversal. That's what I think. Oh no. He could have killed with that, but it's alright. Yeah, so frame trap. He spends the meter, so it's still his turn.
DP after throw tech.
Yep. So he spends, after that super, he goes for the throw. Gets teched. And it's like, nah, still my turn. DP. So, but in general, from what I'm seeing, the Lewd Wizard will either tick throw you very early, or go for completely tight frame traps until he's too far away. Not do so anymore.
Yeah, he's got very adaptive pressure, it seems.
And he'll spend those resources to make sure it's still his turn, and then he'll go for like a tick throw or like another assault again.
Opened up by the low midi into the end of the game. Here we go.
Lewd Wizard.
Very strong showing from the Lewd Wizard.
That's some melty blood pressure that was running up now. A. Confirm on block, confirm on hit. Lewd Wizard. Congrats to Silent for getting 3rd place. But we are in the grand finals right now. JD playing Akatsuki versus the Lewd Wizard playing Hyde.
See how we go.
I'm happy that Hyde got this far. I like Hyde.
Yeah, it's good to see a strong Hyde around. Ichichin's been playing him quite well as well lately, but it's good to see another one, I guess.
That's why you don't make Shotos difficult. Otherwise no one plays them.
Alright, I'm gonna pop out.
Yep, good luck. Yeah, like, cause in this game, like, a lot of characters can cheat their turn. They can like, they have ways to cheat, like, they can cheat ways to continue their turn. So they'll do something very minus, and then when you try to hit a button, because it's your turn, right? They did something minus. They'll just do a DP, or they'll
DP, rebeats, all that stuff.
A lot of the key to playing this game well, like offensively anyway, is finding ways to cheat the fact that it's still your turn when it shouldn't be. That's, some characters are better at that than others.
Nice confirm by lag with it, but he gets DP'd. Answers up just a wake up jab. It's his turn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Akatsuki, Because Akatsuki's whiff cancels are so fast, and his close range normals are so fast, and his dash is so fast, he can feel like it's his turn forever if he's playing well. He can just block string you to death. But
Nice combo pickup and no punish on that throw whiff. Look at this pressure, relentless. Using that chain shift is stuck in there.
yeah, using the chain shift. I'm gonna
Tips
keep
into a
going.
gold throw, doesn't tech it.
I mean, this is a tournament-winning game plan. To just make it so that you're the one hitting buttons whenever possible, and you can bank on the fact that one of your throws or overheads is going to hit.
Oh, he fishes out. He's not ready. Finds a hit. Drops his combo. That's bad because he's had 2 chances gone. Yeah,
Nice DP.
DPs are normal.
Run up, jab, nice. So drops the combo, gets smashed out with the DP. Equally, wow. So Food Wizards just kind of checking JD's willingness to block on wake up from long ranges there. Hyde can surprisingly meter you from quite a distance away, especially with his pillar projectile. You better respect him on wake up. Like, it's pretty risky not to. Game 2. There's 6-0 from Blue Wizard. He's on a tear in this loser's bracket right now. After losing to Silent 2-1. Was it the other way around?
Yeah, he lost to him 2-1 and then answering back
Yeah,
for
he did.
3-0 in the losers finals.
And now he is 6 games winning streak. Nice tech.
Oh wow.
His button that he hit after that tech was too slow.
You cannot press any buttons against Akatsuki after a throw tech.
Oh, you absolutely can. I can hit my standing jab. Hey, Hyde can hit his standing jab. His is really good. Yep, so he meaties with that, so he spends a chain shift. It's just a guaranteed Oki. Nice. Oh, no punish though. Not
Oh,
quite.
nice pickup. He's not
Yeah,
EX
really
over.
good.
Oh no, he doesn't do the full combo. He had so much meter. That could have killed.
That's fine. That is two failed punishes each.
Oh, that dash forward
Yes.
hits him as a cross up. That's not even a cross up. There was no way else a cross up. This game having some
No.
very lenient cross up protection.
Yeah, that's not a cross up. Stuff doesn't really cross up in this game. That's
Ooh,
assaults.
blocks. Nice blocks.
Like assaults are the most basic form of just keeping your turn forever. If the opponent is unwilling to do something about your assaults, like shield, anti-air, then you can just keep assaulting on them and they won't get out. They have to do something. But like, you are vulnerable during assaults, so I don't know, it's a risk.
Wow, DP's through that orbiter. Doesn't get punished, but he gets hit by the follow-up from the orbiter.
Nice punish. Can he get... No! He had to be grounded for that to work. Nice. Run up pressure from height. Keep it tight. Back up. Assault in again. Keep it tight. My turn again. Goal throw. Back up. He's a dashing normal. Get out of there. Outrange. You just don't want to be close to him. Nice DP. Equally nice DP. 2-0 from the Loot Wizard.
I feel like where JD's really losing it is that he's getting the straight hits, but he's not making the most out of it. He's dropping a lot of combos, and he's really not putting it into an advantageous position from them. And as an Akatsuki
Yeah.
player, you have very limited chances in every matchup.
Yeah, but because of how bad Akatsuki's neutral is, like relative to a lot of the cast, he's definitely a take your turn and run with it kind of character. Yeah, I mean, you better, once you do get in, you better make it count. Because neutral's really hard for this character. Although Hyde, I don't know, Hyde's pretty good at close range. I am wondering what this matchup would be like. Because I feel like both characters have the same game plan.
I feel like in a way Hyde can pressure Akatsuki at sort of his longer ranges, be able to use his projectiles better. He's more flexible.
Nice. Tick throw. Purple tick throw is too strong. It's the New Zealand special.
Yeah, get those low jabs.
There we go, keeping it simple,
Oh,
but
no.
we still drop. We weren't close enough to the corner for that. Confirm. Too big. Nice, yes, take a chance. No, that's not a punish situation. Not with that, he had to hit like a low B or a 5B. But he thought he was in throw range. So this is a reset point for the Lose Wizard.
Yeah.
The Lose Wizard.
You can see, Lag Wizard's actually making a lot of good use of Hyde's backdash. Both these characters have very good backdashes, but Hyde has way meatier normals.
I'd just like to commend that block from Lose Wizard, that was pretty good. Nice block. Oh, this is going to be like 4,000 damage. So he blows his load on that, but I'm not sure if it's really worth it, if that's not going to kill. Because now what are you going to cancel your Tatsus into when they get blocked? You don't have any meter. Like, when Akatsuki has no resources, like literal no resources in neutral, he really has to hold that. Like, there's not a lot he can do.
Yeah, you get the stray hits, but you're not getting any damage conversions off of that.
Like, half of his neutral game, literally, is Tatsuing into something that's okay on block, so that you can get in there.
This is really bad position from JD right now. Oh, jumps over to Firewood, doesn't commit.
Yeah, look at this patience. Back up. No, friend! You got hit by that!
Catches him! Oh my gosh.
My dude, throw. Oh, nice block. Nice.
Oh, the tip range.
Yeah, that was a really good idea. Nah, that block though. I'm wondering if he doesn't think a low can come at that range. So it's just like, I'm at this range, block high, or if he's reacting to that on a 5 or 6 frame connection. My man, you're a god if you're doing that. 8 straight wins for the Lewd Wizard. He has reset the bracket. It is now 0-0. Keeping the same matchup. I don't think I've seen either of these guys play any other character. JD, pretty solid Akatsuki main.
Yeah, he's pretty much an Akatsuki enthusiast. You just look into any of the chats at any time. Yeah, Akatsuki, man, this is a fun character. I like him.
Yeah, get in there.
Give the foot, that far B.
So, like, so we can, I think as Akatsuki, you can take advantage of the fact that the Lewd Wizard's not really playing footsies per se, and you can kind of use the opportunity to just run in there, assault, raw assault, get straight in his face. I mean, if he's not going to stop
is really
you,
changing up his wake up game plan. In the previous set, he just wasn't afraid to press buttons on wake up, and now JD is just catching him out, playing all of his defensive maneuvers.
Hey, not that much. Wake up 2A. Reset pressure. Yeah. Such a Blaze Blue character. Oh no. JD, no, say it isn't. So you're not gonna get a raw Tatsu, you gotta work for it, man.
Yeah, he's on that critical life. It's not gonna kill. Or is it?
I don't. Yeah? Yeah, okay. Okay, 1-0. Like, I hate it and I love it at the same time. Like, because he's 200 meter, he's low on health, it's like, Tatsu into Super's gonna win the game. Just keep doing Tatsu into Super. But it's so good. It's so good. 1-0 for JD. Man, these guys are playing awfully similar, I have to say. Very, very similar playstyles. Nice 5B with a cross under. Delayed wake up from the Lose Wizard. Overhead gets clean jumped over. Nice jump 6C. Shielding those block strings. Uses chain shift, gets out of there. Meter advantage slightly for the Lewd Wizard. Poised to win Vorpal again. And he does.
Or answers back of his own DP.
Get off of me! That's not safe. And if something at close range is not safe against Akatsuki, you can bet your bottom dollar he's hitting that A. He is mashing some jabs, and he takes it. Straight low, meaty. I don't think Lude Wizard is committing to blocking very often now. I think he's either DPing or hitting a button on wake up. Nice confirm. Corner combo. Yep. Guaranteed.
Oh, caught him not blocking low.
Yeah. Must be a natural frame trap. Yep. Still my turn. Oh, big overhead. At least I think that's an overhead.
No, it's not an overhead. I think
I know he's got one charge. I think it's an overhead.
Yeah, but I think it's that one, but it's just not charged. That one was charged. Oh, gets that jump beam. Doesn't get the confirm. He's trying to fish for another hit. He's getting desperate.
Yeah, I mean, Lag Wizard again, he just immediately adjusts the space to get into a safe range to throw a fireball, so you can follow him behind it and start pressure. He either advances directly forward so that he can start pressure, or he goes straight back so that he can throw a fireball, then start pressure.
Well, I'd definitely love to see from JD right now is to do more parries. Really, parry shuts down that fireball game really hard. If you parry a fireball and then you cancel into a follow-up, that follow-up, I'm pretty sure, is actually involved.
This might kill. No. I think he might have been able to get an extension if he delayed those wreckers, but it is kind of a hard combo to do.
Like, there's a lot of moments where he's just blocking the fireballs and letting him get in. If you do a parry, then, you know, it kind of ruins a lot of Lag Wizard's plan right now.
Yeah, I don't know, just that dash blocking as a strategy just doesn't really work against players who are taking every opportunity to get in on you themselves. I think maybe JD could try shielding some of these assaults, but I think the Lag Wizard is kind of just placing them well enough in this environment.
Oh, but he's finding that nice far B hit though. Another hit in.
Alright, assaults. I mean, hey, 4 hits and you're dead. You better block one of these assaults.
Nice, he calls out those negative frames, taking back his turn.
Watch out, dude, don't get fireballed. Yeah, because you can even do that on whiff. Like, I feel like JD should be jumping around a lot. Doesn't Akatsuki have a double jump? Or am I?
Yeah, he definitely has a double jump.
Yeah, like... Because you don't want to have to be stuck holding that against Super Orbiter, right? And if you block a fireball and he does Orbiter, Super version, you kind of have to block for a while. Maybe you could just like do a lot of neutral jumps.
At the same time, if he's doing EX Fireball, you press shield, you're getting like 3 grids straight up.
Yeah, but I'm thinking if he like did a neutral jump and then try as soon as he sees the fireball come out, just hit forward assault and then just get a punch.
Oh, that's not really the case because if you do a neutral jump, yeah, you're going right over that.
Yeah, well, you neutral jump, and if they don't do it, then you just fly down to the ground.
Cashing in, still got that Vorpal though.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Overhead.
Catches him out of the backdash, drops a combo though. OTG's him a bit too early. Yeah, he saw the hit, he got so antsy.
Lag Wizard chooses not to take his turn there, but neither does JD.
Yeah, that was definitely a dash block, you know. After getting hit by so many DPs, he's starting to get wary. He's starting to know. Resets. Look at that combo! Oh!
Yeah.
So close.
That change shift for sure, but he gets the DP anyway.
Taking that second game. It's going to be on tournament point for JD right now.
Yep, 2-1. Tournament point. Don't let Akatsuki win another major, guys. Come on.
Oh, that plays a mages.
Plays a
Ah,
major.
you mean Evo?
Akatsuki wins every major in Australia. And I'm sick of it. Look at this patient neutral charge up. Come at me, bro. What are you gonna do? I'm not scared of you.
Oh, but he gets thrown. He's gonna lose a lot of grid there, so all about charging, all for naught. Because now Lag Wizard's got the chain shift.
See, Lag Wizard, Lude Wizard, I should say, almost exclusively uses his chain shift to extend pressure after like a tight block stream. So I feel like you could take a lot of risks against him in neutral, even though he does have chain shift. Because he doesn't really use it like that. Nice corner combo. JD. Ooh, the Tatsu. Nah, that's not real. Caught him a bit awkwardly there. Had to omit one of those buttons. That's minus. Canceling super. Orbiter.
Oh, wow.
Not
That's him up
block.
the air.
He's so good. I love it. What a hero. You're the best. That kind of neutral pleases me immensely. So like, thing is, he's getting very, very little damage on every single hit that he gets. Like, almost laughable damage, really. Like, he gets no more than 2,000 off of any individual hit, really. But he's just winning neutral and pressuring in a way where he just gets so many hits. Nice backdash.
I definitely would have loved to see a disrespect moment there.
Yeah, like, realistically, you'd think that you could just disrespect this guy all day because he's not confirming into any damage, but... Boy, he's making it hard for JD right now. 2-2. I think part of it is just how safe he's keeping it outside of the mash on wake up / DP on wake up mind game. He's keeping it pretty safe, like in the neutral.
Yeah,
his
throwing up
pressure.
fireballs. He's not committing super hard to anything. He's really just staying out of a range where a customer
Like,
can press buttons. He's letting his
when he's got
projectiles
change-
do the work.
When he's got chain shift, he'll meaty with a fireball into the tight follow up and spend it so that he's got like a guaranteed meaty, so that he can start some pressure on you. It's pretty solid play.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Nice
good
call
anti-air.
out.
Oh my god, he's on a roll right now. The DPs, the pillars. Yeah, assault forward. Assault again. 2B. Pillar. Gotta block it. This neutral. It is eternally the Lude Wizard's turn right now. But I have a feeling JD is kind of okay with that. Because he's one... I was about to say you won neutral. Got the Vorpal, but he spends it in the air. Gets DP'd for his trouble. Nice block on the assault.
Backdash. Catches a backdash. Oh.
JD's movement is a little stiffer than I'd like to be seeing right now. He's really very, very hesitant.
I really feel like he's in his head.
He's playing so stiff. I mean, I guess it's hard when you're seeing this kind of fireball run up, full screen throw shenanigans, frame trap DP. It's not easy to deal with. Nice confirm. This will do solid 4,000.
Yeah, it's going to put him at a good advantage right here. Got him in a corner too. Catches
Yeah,
it
so-
to low. Again, drops a combo, finds another hit.
I don't know what he was mashing to get out of that combo, but it involved shield, and he gets grid broken for it.
Oh, here we go. It's a good
Nice.
punish. Got some
Straight
meter.
over there. There you go. Just jump and assault forward.
Not a lot of
Yeah,
damage,
overall.
but low HP. Any hit's going to kill. Takes the pro.
Get straight over those orbiters every time, and he can't like cancel into anything to hit you when you jump behind him.
Tournament point for both players. Gets to low, doesn't fit the confirm.
Here we go.
He's feeling himself now. He's back in the groove. Got the grid break from the shield.
Goes for a throw and wake up. Nice, just jump straight in. Backs off, smart. Block string. Nice. Cannot shield that. He's 2+.
Oh, big punish. Here we go.
One more mix up and you are dead. Oh, that was really smart by JD.
That was
I like
death
that.
by throw. Watch out for that throw.
Nice DP. Get off of me. I'm getting in there. Nice.
Attacking for his life. Look at respect.
Yeah, big throw. JD takes it over the Lag Wizard. Really close set. After a 3-0 reset from the Lag Wizard, JD is in there once again with a first place victory. Score is 3-2. Congratulations, JD.
Thank you. I did not expect that to happen.
What was the ping like? We couldn't see.
It was just. I don't want to be disrespectful, but it was an experience, and we'll leave it at that.
Fair enough. Yeah. Some of those plays were pretty great. I like at the end one of your final plays was to do a block string and keep one of your lows, I think your sweep, for the very end, because I think he was preemptively blocking your overheads a lot by the end of that set.
Yeah, and then
mixing it up like that was really good.
And then I hit the sweep and screwed the
confirm. You didn't get it confirmed, but hey, I mean, whatever. It's the idea that counts.
Yeah, it is.
It's the results that count, really. I mean,
yeah.
Champion JD.
Yeah, sure.
All
I need is for all of the legitimate players to not enter, and then I can win.
I mean, all that quaking paid off. You're a Quake champion.
You're allowed in Australia. Still, you're allowed to stay.
Thank you. Yeah. Thanks for playing Lag Wizard.
Yeah, so I guess that concludes I think it's the 9th one. I hope I got the number right, because that'll be pretty embarrassing, because, I hard imaged that number right into the overlay, so...
Wait, if we're doing this on a weekly basis, we're going to reach the 50s in not long.
Yeah, so definitely.
Too much pressure on yourself to keep count.
It's okay, like, we're keeping track on the list of tournaments, so I'll just look at the previous one. It's right there. I don't need to remember. Just check every single time I create the tournament. Easy. So yeah.
Yeah. Thanks again for hosting this and the stream and everything. Fiery.
It turned out alright. There was some technical issues that I want to get sorted for next time, but it was a good try. I had a lot of changes to this tournament stream, and it worked out well for the most part.
I'd like to think so.
Yeah. So
yeah. Are we done? Are we signing off now?
Yeah, we're signing off.
All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. That's Under Night. Another week of Australian Under Night. I guess we'll see you next week or the week after tonight.
Yep, same time as usual.
Catches.
Next Monday, 8 p.m. Thanks everyone for joining. Congratulations, JD, for winning a tournament. Congratulations, Lag Wizard, for a strong showing. And I guess congratulations, Silent, for coming in third. Slowly dropping down the ranks. He's prophesized this.
He'll get back in form soon. I believe in him.